Hello and welcome to my kitchen. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a dry okra and potato curry, also known as Bhinda Bateta Shak, and it's how I make it at home for my family. Today I'm going to be using frozen okra because it's more readily available. So let's get cooking. You'll need 300 grams of frozen cut okra, 300 grams of white potato, a half an onion, here I'm using Bombay onion, 2 teaspoons of ginger-garlic-chilli paste, and I've added some fresh turmeric to this, that's why it's looking yellow, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of coriander-cumin powder, a half a teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. For the tempering, you'll need a quarter cup or 60 ml of oil. I'm using sunflower oil, a half a teaspoon of mustard seeds, and a quarter teaspoon of Hing or Asafoetida. And for garnishing, 2 tablespoons of chopped coriander. Prepare the potatoes by peeling them and cutting them to size. Now you want to make sure that you wash the potatoes before cutting them because you want to reduce the amount of water that's stuck to them. We're going to heat up a frying pan on medium-high heat. Once the frying pan's heated up, go ahead and add the oil. And I like to keep a spatter guard handy because when I put the mustard seeds in, it's going to spatter. So if you have one of these, they're great. Now notice that I haven't defrosted the okra. I'm going to cook them straight from frozen. Once the oil's heated up, go ahead and add the mustard seeds. And we're going to wait for them to pop. Once you hear them popping like this, then go ahead and add the Hing or Asafoetida. Then add the okra. Now because the okra are frozen, it's going to reduce the temperature in the pan, so make sure your pan is on medium-high. Here on my stove it's the number 7. What will happen is that the moisture is going to release and you may notice a bit of stickiness, and that's what we want to eliminate. So we're going to fry it until all the sliminess, stickiness is gone. You see these strings, and that is just the okra's natural property. They are slimy, but once they're fried up properly, the slime does go away. And that's what we're looking for. While the okra is frying, cut up the onion as well. This has been frying for about 12 to 13 minutes, and you can definitely tell that the sliminess is reducing. I'm going to let it fry for another couple of minutes, and then we're going to add the potatoes and the onions to this. Okay, now my okra are looking good, so I'm going to add the onions and potatoes and just give that a quick stir and make sure any moisture in the potatoes is gone. Alright, so my potatoes are nice and dry, so I'm going to go ahead and add all the remaining spices in. Give that a good stir. Alright, so at this point, now I just really want my potatoes to cook in here, so I'm going to leave the heat on medium-high, and I'm going to cover it with a lid. And then I'll check it every 5 minutes or so just to make sure it's not sticking at the bottom. The reason I like to use a lid once I've added the potatoes is that it helps the potatoes to cook quicker, and the medium-high heat actually helps crisp them up. So you can see my potatoes are getting crisp here, and they're cooking up as well. Another thing is one of my sons actually doesn't like the okra in here, so he picks out the potatoes, which is why I have a few more potatoes than I do okra. But you can adjust the proportions if you like more okra in here, and use this recipe. It will work out just fine. And if you're enjoying my videos and like the sound of my okra curry, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Alright, this has been going now for 15 minutes once I put the potatoes in, and it's actually ready to go. And now I'm going to just garnish it with the coriander. And a tip is, once you put the coriander in for garnishing, always make sure that you give it a good stir, because otherwise if you just let the coriander sit on top, it will go dark in color and it doesn't look nice and green like it does now. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you again soon for some more cooking inspiration.